What is up, everybody? As you see by the title of this video, yeah, I am buying another ZL1. So here's the start to my journey. The car is in Florida. So I am in Michigan. As you know, Michigan is at the top of the United States and Florida is the bottom. I just woke up, so I'm a bit tired. I'm kind of out of it right now. I'm waiting for my Uber to come pick me up, take me to the airport. It is currently 5:30 a.m. and my flight leaves at like 8:30. Got to be there a bit early because I lost my driver's license and they needed to look at my paper temporary license. So gotta get there early, have them check me out. You know, I'm sure they're gonna look through my bags. Another thing is they're gonna look through my bags. They're gonna see a check in there for the car. So I want to make sure they have enough time to be able to question me, ask me why I have a large check in there. I don't want to get stopped, 30 minutes before my flight and they tell me, hey, we got to question you. Questioning me takes time. So right now, waiting for my Uber, and I should be there about an hour and a half early to my flight. And yeah, here's the start to my journey. I am gonna try to find a license plate because I'm gonna be driving the car home for most of the way. And I want to find something just so I don't get pulled over. Here's the license plate that was off of my GTR. But I want to find a license plate to put on the car just in case, I do pass by a few police officers. I don't recommend doing this, but at least put it somewhere just so they know the car is legal. When you buy a car, at least in Michigan, you are allowed to have a few days to, not register the car just so you can at least get it home. And, I'm gonna grab a plate and, have something so by the time I get home, or get there, not get home, by the time I get there to where I'm going, because I'm going straight to work from there, I'll be able to, not get pulled over. So I was a little distracted because my Uber thing actually just pulled up. Yep, there he is. Just got to the airport. My Uber driver was super cool. He actually worked for he was in the Army, appreciate his service, but he also worked for the Detroit School District and dealt with a lot of the schools that had violence and tried to basically get them up. And right now he was dealing with losing a job there, so he's doing Uber full time. But he's a really cool guy, really good guy, and he's just telling me about a story one time that was on the news, and he had to deal with the same class, but instead of him fighting back as a teacher, he actually had left the class because it is what it is. You got to back off sometimes. But here, I got to go through baggage claim. So I got Chick-fil-A on one side of the airport, and then I go to the other side where my plane's boarding, and I check, and my plane's not boarding in the same gate anymore. They changed the gate to the other side after I already walked to the one side. So now I have to go all the way back to the other side to get my plane. Thanks, Delta. Just got off my flight. He's actually outside with the ZL1 right now, so let's head out there and check it out. All right, here's the car. Here's the kicker for it. So it has basically full bolt-on, simple ones. It has a Rotofab intake, has Cook's headers, a tune from Redline Motorsports, and it's not sponsored by them. This is Shane right here. Shane is actually from California, so the emission laws are pretty bad there, and he has to sell the car due to the headers and all that. It's not really worth him transferring it to California, but it's good for me because I'll be taking it back to Michigan. Super clean. Wheels super clean, no curb rash. Sounds good. Show you guys the interior. I mean, it's exactly like my old one. but it is a 6-speed. Is the difference here.
You want to start it up or anything? You can have the key, man.
Sure, yeah, I'll start it up.
For your video?
Thank you. So clutch in. Six-speed, and it has 2,700 miles and some change, I believe. There we go. Opposed to my other one having almost 60 or 60-some thousand on it, 2,700. But besides that, it's pretty simple. I'll get more into it when I, you know, get it for myself.
Roar,
give it a roar? Yeah. So anyways, I'll get back to you guys on it. So it's basically a done deal. He's just on the phone paying off the difference. The difference was a couple $1,000s that he owed. So I basically paid majority of it, and then he had a couple $1,000s left that he owed on it. He has to pay the difference right now. For some reason, PNC didn't let him pay it, the bank we were at, because I don't know what, like card had a limit on it or something. So he's trying to debit it on the phone right now. So just gonna confirm that the title should be in a couple weeks, maybe 2 to 3 weeks, and I'll probably store the car until then because it won't be able to register until then. But this thing is really clean. Like, this thing is super clean, and I got a great deal on it, so I'm kind of stoked in a way. I mean, I'm more stoked about getting a good deal. That's how I am, but you know, the thing is just bad as hell. 2,000 miles, basically brand new. It's got the headers and everything, so we're gonna get the paperwork notarized in UPS, and then we're gonna be out and I'm gonna take it home. Guys, done deal. Bought another one. I am on my way to meet my buddy Kyle, K Fletch Photography, Florida guy, super cool. He's taking some pictures for me before I head back to work first, actually, and then back to Michigan. But I wanted some photos. He takes amazing photos, so I've always wanted, you know, his work done. And I'm gonna get some photos done, and I'm gonna start my long drive. I've been up since 5 a.m. and it's 2 o'clock right now. By the time I leave him, it'll be around 4. Hopefully I don't hit too much traffic, and then I should drive for about 6-7 hours, get a hotel, continue driving the next day. But it's good, man. This car, you know, stout, very clean car. The guy took a lot, like, really good care of it. He treated it like his baby. I'm glad to find actually a good car like this rather than finding it something that was, you know, beat on. But I'm happy with it. It's super loud, headers. You know, I'm in second gear right now. Give it some gas. It's pretty nasty, honestly. It's pretty nasty. I might have to do some mods to this. I'm over here with my buddy K Fletch, Kyle, taking these pictures. Smile for the camera. It's going on YouTube. You're gonna be famous. Do a burnout. What's up? What? Hold on, for what? All right. Told me to do a burnout, so I gotta do a burnout. There's a burnout. Clouds back there.
We're done. You can leave. You can go home.
Look at this dude. Look at this guy right here. Usually when I buy a car, I don't meet up with really any friends. Maybe I'll just get lunch or dinner and sleep the night here. But the way I scheduled this trip was I fly down here in the morning, you know, obviously get here, then drive back up. Like right now it's almost 3 o'clock and I have to drive back up to Michigan, and it's gonna be a long drive. But my buddy Kyle, K Fletch Photography, I'll put his Instagram down below. But he's one of the best photographers out there in Florida. I guarantee he's the best out there. So I had to get some of his photos, even though the car is basically stock looking right now. I wanted to get some of his blessings, you know. So he hooked it up. Obviously he asked me to do that burnout. Right now, as you see, it's 18 hours and 36 minutes to get to Michigan. and like I'm all the way down there, and I got a lot of traffic I'm gonna have to probably hit in the next hour. Hopefully I'll miss it, but yeah, I'm heading up, so I will let you guys know. Besides that, this video is basically over. Hopefully you guys like the car. It's pretty sweet. I'm excited to get used to it again after driving a stick, and I haven't had a stick shift since I sold my Corvette. Besides that, I am pretty much out of here. Any questions, shoot them down below. Any mods you want me to do, shoot them down below. Any questions, down below. Follow me on Instagram, it's at Sinister_lifestyle. Follow me on Facebook, or shoot me a like on Facebook, it's Sinister Life. And yeah, I'm out of here. Hope you guys appreciate this video. Peace out, guys.